tuned to Let's Talk. And here, Let's Talk, we can just jump right into it because we got a full house tonight. We got a nice juicy topic we want you guys to weigh in on. But let's get the things out of the way. Here at Let's Talk, we like to talk about issues that matter to you, where we try to come up with workable, practical solutions so we have more action and less talk. I'm your host, Jason, with my co-host,
Cheryl.
and you can see we have two guests in the studios, which means this is going to be a lively but provocative topic tonight. First we start off with the lady. Let her introduce herself. No stranger to us.
Prisca, hi.
Prisca. She usually gets us from behind the screen, lots of comment, but we got her in studio tonight. And of course, to my immediate left, definitely become a familiar face.
Yes, definitely. It is Conrad Boscom Jr., a.k.a. Boscom X, once again.
Listen.
I'm ready.
Ready, like Freddy.
I'm telling you.
So guys, we would love for you to join in on our conversation tonight, 352-8255, 352-8255, or just drop a comment in the chat and we'll read it off live. Tonight, our topic is his needs, her needs. Now, this ain't no verses where we're saying his needs versus her needs. We're just trying to give voice to both sides of the needs. So we have two ladies who will take it from the male side, and the man get to say the female side.
You mix up, eh?
I know you're looking at that.
No.
So we'll be viewed from a male's perspective. The men will, and the ladies will definitely go from the female's perspective. And
Well,
we
that's
try
an
to find some common
interesting-
ground.
That's an interesting perspective, though, Jason. Maybe we can start by we say what we think
What we
some
think,
of these the
man
needs of
needs
men are, because that's where the problem starts. Some of what we think the needs are wrong, and the same thing, vice versa. Maybe you guys can start off by saying what you think some of the needs of women are. So we can say, based on our experience,
We could
if we think
debunk those theories.
or agree, some may be right. You don't think they're going to get
Jason
any.
don't be right.
Oh my God. And so it begins. Bradley, where are you, Bradley? I need you to come.
I hope he's on vacation. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's not a bad place to start.
Well, if you want us to start the ball rolling,
Go
maybe
ahead. What do you think?
Leaders first or ladies? Or
No, you can lead. You can lead.
Oh my God.
What do you think
Go ahead,
some of the
Nito.
needs of
Listen, I
women
can
are?
start because
Ladies.
I know what the needs are.
The-
We ain't going by wants. See, let's start that off right there. Needs.
Okay, the needs. All right.
Women need security.
Right.
They need protection. They need leadership, good leadership, right? That's some of the things they need. I'm getting that from Bible,
Right.
the instructions that were given to us, what for us to do. So if God told us to do that, then that means that's something you'll need.
Oh, okay.
Am I right in?
Okay, I can't disagree with the Bible. So
Okay then. I got
Yes.
it. You.
I can't disagree with the Bible. I agree with
yes,
him, but not the Bible.
Yeah.
Right on that part. You're right
Well,
on
that's a
that part.
good start,
Made it
Jason.
safe.
I know. See,
Okay. So, well, okay, all right.
What about
Well, I believe the main wants of a woman as it relates to relationship, marriage, and all of the above is exactly what Jason said.
Smart.
So,
No, but seriously,
So-
seriously, I do believe
Yeah.
that those are the foundational needs of a woman. Now, everything else is wants. And we're going to get into that later. But
Noted.
I'm
that's
gonna,
important too.
yeah, I mean, somewhat.
Yes.
The wants. But I guess we're going to get into that later.
Okay.
All right.
See, and that's that's a telltale. That's what we get. See, because a lot of times, if I'm saying that's what I want, that
Right.
or that's important to me, it can't be somewhat. Your response can't be somewhat.
But it's not a need. So
It's not a need. So yeah, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
And that's the
You don't
problem a lot of
need
us have in
that.
relationships when the person is saying, okay, the Bible has this list, but you personally, individually, Conrad, Jason, you're saying this is what I need. So the onus is upon your spouse to provide that.
Right.
Yes.
Because if that's what he needs, that's what I need to provide for him. So that's important. That's very important too. But for me personally, based on the Bible, what I think that the needs of men are, they help, support, respect. nurturing for them and the household. You know, a safe space so that they can, you know, my picture is when the man comes home from battle, he's disarmed and he can just breathe and relax. So he's in a safe space. So that's what I
Yeah, I agree.
think
I
for
think
men.
I think men need respect. They don't want to come home to a disrespectful woman, to a woman who's always arguing.
Combative.
They need peace at the end of the day because the world is already hard, especially for our black men. So I think when they come home, they need to feel at ease and not as if they in another war with their spouse and with their family.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think they need someone to help them.
Listen, we got applause.
I think they,
Do something.
Break that out for Prisca. We don't get that.
No, we don't.
I think they need someone to support them.
Yes.
Yes.
Especially when they're on the right track, especially if they're trying to lead the family in the right way. They need their woman, their children to be behind them,
Yes.
to keep giving them that boost, to show them that, yes, we can accomplish these goals that you have set and that we have set for the family.
Amen.
I think that's what they
Wow.
need.
That's what we
Can't agree
believe.
with that.
And that's the end of the show, eh? Hold on, all you all safe tonight.
Okay,
What's
listen,
going on here?
The spirit tonight.
Yeah.
Flesh and blood ain't reveal that to you.
No, that's from, yeah.
So that's what we believe men need, and that's what you believe women need, and
Right.
we agree with you in terms of what you say, what you believe, and it's based on the Bible. And generally speaking, that's what all women need. We spoke about generally speaking, that's what all men need.
Right.
There are some other things that individual women and men need, and they may not sound as sane or it may not sound as normal. It's different. These are individualistic needs, and I believe whatever those needs are, that once these things are declared at the beginning of the relationship, and it's something that can be done by the other person, even if it's at the end, if it's something that can be done, it's not taking anything off you, even if it could be taking something off you, it might require some sacrifice,
Right.
and if something that you can do, it should be done. What do you think?
I agree. Now the thing is, now we gotta be reasonable
Okay.
and saying what needs are, because a lot of the times what we say our needs are just wants, strong
Right.
wants.
Right.
And to me, I see a need as something that you have to have. Like life just can't be normal without that.
Yes.
You know, and
Right.
be contentious without that.
Right.
So I wouldn't go as to say you can die without it, but
Right.
that's what I think a need is. And sometimes a lot of us make these things as we make some of these needs, some of these wants, we make them into needs, and they're really not needs.
Okay.
You know, I need me a Coca-Cola bottle shaped, small in the waist, cute in the face woman. That's not a need. That's a want.
Right.
You know, but a lot of guys will be no, bro. I need that.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
can't be happy without that. It can't be for
Yes.
them.
But I can understand why a guy would say they need that, because if that's what they need to be physically attracted, then you don't want them to go outside of that, and then the intimacy suffers because
Right.
they're not physically
Right.
attracted to that.
Right.
But at the same time, some of those needs is not realistic long term.
Right.
Absolutely.
Because what happens when she have children?
Right.
What happens
Exactly.
if she was to get sick?
Right.
What happens if she's not able to be as physically mobile as she could? Does that mean that need now will destroy your marriage or your relationship?
That's right.
So
And
we
that's
still
what I
have to be
say.
realistic with
That's what I
some things that we
Prisca, you in the spirit
consider
tonight. You
a
agree
need.
with me.
Right.
You agree with me, Prisca?
Unfortunately.
Look how she bucking at me.
Indeed, I do agree. I do agree with what Prisca is saying, because definitely we don't want to have a need like something superficial,
Right.
whereby as life continues on, and life is full of surprises, so things can happen. But I have to be real as a man. I like what I like,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to divert from that. And I'm saying this because I am who I am. I spoke to a senior pastor the other day, and he said to me in plain, simple words, he said, "Bro, you see my wife?" He said, I don't care what happens over the years. She got what I want, and I have what she needs. And this is what's going to cause us to continue to go forward, in our marriage relationship. Of course, it's more deep than that.
Right.
But as far as the physical attraction, he said that was something that he was looking for. He said he dated a lot of women, and I sure as as men, Jason could attest to this, that, we have dated other women and be like, she's not really floating my boat. She's not really pulling me into the direction that I really looking forward to be pulled into. But, we have to be realistic.
Yes.
A preference is a preference. I don't think there's no harm there, but definitely love needs to be the foundation of the relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, well, just like Priska said, and I want to ask you, so if physically those features change as they will that affect your attraction to the person?
No, I would not say that would affect my attraction to the person, because what's going to happen over the course of our relationship as it grows, love is going to be the binding glue
Yes.
that will cause us to stay together.
Right.
All right, so it's going to be beyond looks, but of course, we are men, and
right.
we are visual creatures.
Right.
You know that.
Like
That's right.
when God brought when God brought Eve to Adam, what he said?
Whoa.
Man. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
How come the
I'm sure
camera
he didn't
wasn't
say
on
it
me
like
when I
that.
was trying to cut my eye?
I'm
the
sure
Bible-
he
Yeah,
didn't, I'm sure he
okay.
didn't say it like
Yeah,
that.
you.
That's what it is.
He
That's
said,
what it is.
whoa, man.
I'm sure he didn't say it like that.
Oh, Prisca,
Come on, me and me, we rehearsed that and they teach that in school, so we had to know something.
Okay, one more time for the road. Please don't.
Woman.
Okay.
I was just about to say, she see my lips. So, why these commercial breaks come up quick, eh?
It's
But
really way too fast.
And Cheryl just was putting it on us. We didn't get to put that back on them yet.
Yeah,
But anyway, we got a couple more minutes to end the show, so we can get y'all on the other side of the break. So, ladies and gentlemen, stick around for the next. After this commercial break, we jump right back into it.
Yo, what's up, Bahamas? My name is Andrew Williams, aka Cat,
And I'm your boy Mix.
and we're representing Off the Bench, the #1 talk sportcast in the Bahamas.
In the world, my boy.
My bad partner. So
Yeah.
we cover anything sports throughout the Bahamas. We cover our Bahamian athletes wherever they are, and they're making waves in sports. We cover them.
Hey, just tune in. That's every Wednesday here on Superior Talk at 6:00 p.m.
Sharp, the #1 talk show
In the world.
in the world.
Craig.
So, welcome back. I wish we need to do a show with the outtakes and the commercial breaks.
Why?
Let's come back. Just so
You're a
the
good
viewers can
decent
see the
people.
real show behind Let's Talk.
Yeah,
Let's
so they
what's
can see
going
the
on,
real
jokes.
Jason coming out, huh?
The real Jason, no, the real Cheryl. Anyway, guys,
I'm the same.
Please join in on this conversation. I know we've been keeping it mild, but you'll know how we go on the show. They can build up to it, and we got Prisca on the show, so we know we can stay calm like this straight through. At some point, Prisca can disagree with me, and the gloves can come off. Cheryl can be right there backing up.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So thanks. So drop a comment in the chat. We read it live, or give us a call 352-8255. Jay John says, "Good evening, all." Wow, a full house. Definitely, Jay John. I'm glad to have you back. You missed last show. Man want peace.
Oh, yes.
Did you
I
say
said that. I said
yes,
that.
and that's why you got the gloves.
I said that as well.
She did.
No, I didn't say peace. I said it
she
in another
didn't
way.
say that.
Piece of what though? They all want piece of something.
You want peace, P-A-C-E.
And you all want
peace,
P-I-E-C-E.
P-I-E-C-E.
Yes.
In that order.
In that order.
Yes.
In that
So
order.
moving right along. So we were talking about the needs,
Right.
and we're saying that men are physical creatures, and if that's what I need to attract me, then
Then that's
definitely
what-
that's what you need to get my attention.
Right.
Now, Bascom definitely said, as the relationship progresses, it matures.
Intimacy
It
will
matures.
end up
And
with
mature, so
built,
we
yeah.
move beyond our physical. But initially, that's what we need to get our attention. Now, ladies, what do you need in order to get this ball rolling? Truthfully.
For me, and I think that's one of the things when you were saying it may be a one another need. For me, I need someone who listens. When you have, as women, we often juggle different balls. We have different aspects. We're friends, we're mothers, we're colleagues, we're workers, we're employees, we're all these different things. We're, societal leaders doing all these different things. And sometimes I don't need you to give me a solution because men are solution oriented. This is how to fix it. Sometimes I just want to talk. I don't need you to, I know what the problem is. I know what the solution is. But sometimes I just need you to listen. And it may come across as nagging, or you saying the same thing over and over. Yes, I have to say the same thing. Because who else are you supposed to fan to at the end of the day? And a lot of men let's just fix it. I hear you, let's fix it.
Yeah.
And women don't need that beat. Just listen. Even if you pretending to listen, just listen.
But,
That's a need women have to be heard.
Yes.
but if we fix it, you ain't got nothing to complain about.
No, but we don't
It's
want
not
you to fix it.
complaining.
Sometimes we can't fix it.
See,
Or your solution isn't as black and white as you think it is.
right.
All right, so you need a woman needs a listening ear
Yes.
Yes.
that would allow the woman to unload
Just
all her
vent.
troubles.
Yes. Yes.
Oh boy.
Without Mr. Fix It.
Without
Yes.
Mr. Fix It.
That's it. You don't
women,
have
women
to
do like Mr. Fix It.
fix other things
Exactly.
and fix them on time.
Fix the toilet.
Yes.
Fix the kitchen sink.
Fix the car.
Just listen to my
Yes.
day. Listen to my problems.
Okay.
That's what
Wow.
we need.
That's
Fix the
not,
car.
that's not the first time I heard that.
Fix the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
We hear that, right? But is that actually what you want?
That's
Yes,
what we
we
need.
have said it
I'm telling
over.
you, we
We
need
said it on
that's
the
what
show.
we
We
know.
said it.
You
We
need that.
need
Yes,
to
we need
feel
that.
heard. We need to
Definitely,
feel
you need to feel heard.
understood.
So
Matter of fact, Jason, that is a part of feeling protected and being in a
Right.
safe space.
right.
Exactly.
Oh, that is a part of it.
So I hear that. And I take it. But to help, we can only offer advice or help or solutions if we're listening. So if you hear us offering a solution, that means we were listening.
But we
Yes,
don't want a
but
solution.
we don't
Just
need a
listen.
solution.
So
We telling you,
Alright.
just listen
All right, help me to understand this.
and validate what we saying.
that's what we say. We'll say,
Yes.
man, I understand, and they
Yes.
shouldn't be doing that. So let's do this.
No,
No,
stop
just
trying
the
to
first
fix
part.
it.
So
Just
say,
the
leave it
first
like
part.
that.
Just listen.
Just the first part. Just I
I hear
understand
you.
that. Yeah.
Okay, I hear you, and I
Okay.
understand.
All right. So just give me like a small example.
Okay, say I have a problem with a colleague to work.
Okay.
As is usually the case.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm telling you, and you saying all of, but just stop talking to the person.
Right.
I can't stop talking to this
You gotta
person
work
if this
with
might.
these people.
I have to work with this person. So then tomorrow I'm gonna come and tell you this person did something else. I already tell you cut off this person, Briska. I cannot just cut off. But I don't know what else to say. Because I tell you how to fix it, but that's not helping the situation. So just
Alright.
listen to me complain about her Monday to Friday.
Oh,
because- Okay, maybe Monday to Thursday. Maybe Monday to Thursday.
Monday to Thursday.
Maybe Monday to Thursday.
That's a full-time job.
That's serious.
That's a full-time job.
Second time I hear completed this problem.
Just listen.
No, what do you mean it's problems?
Just listen.
No, man.
Okay. Let's kind of
Dissect it.
kind of dissect it because what I'm
not
hearing,
too much.
not too much.
No.
That's still fixing it.
Because yeah,
still-
because that's
exactly.
see, that's the same
Just
reaction.
listen.
No,
No, no.
listen.
Yeah,
Oh, we're done with that.
Listen.
Yes.
We still trying to fix it. And see, we trying to fix it.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Because
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
exactly.
But it-
This is the exact scenario.
Just listen.
Okay, I understand, but I mean,
That's it. That's
Just
where you
listen.
stop. I understand.
Just listen.
Oh man.
That's all
and
we need.
you throw in couple, babe, these some disgusting people now. So I want to know you're riding with me. That's all.
Exactly.
And then you're done.
Just listen.
But suppose you're a woman. Let's be real.
All right.
We're imperfect.
Stress.
What are you going
suppose-
to
suppose-
She can try to say, suppose she wrong.
No, you know, no, but you allow me. Please allow me.
Yes.
But what I'm saying, suppose
She's the
my
problem.
woman is the problem.
Yes.
Or she has a bad character, and I sit down and I listen, and I said, for example, Janice, for the past couple of weeks, I've heard you been complaining about this person. I just want to ask you, what have you done? And in some cases, you're trying to take us
Take us
side.
side. Yep.
Yeah,
And
that's
then,
our
and then it
line.
immediately goes left.
Because
Yes.
we're never the problem in your eyes.
Well,
And on top of that, don't bring that up.
Leave that for
When
their
we
husbands
vent
to do.
See there?
Do not bring that up when we vent it. It's not
Solution.
always
I got a solution for
what
that.
you say is how
Take
you
that
say
to
it
your
and when you
girlfriend.
say it. No, that's what they're for.
Take that
Oh my
to your
Because
girlfriend.
if I
Take it
spend,
to the
no,
Lord.
but then if I
Take it to the
spend,
Lord.
but then if I spend 2 hours on the phone with my girlfriend,
Fine.
no, you only fine with that every night because I have to complain to her. But this girl every night, and if you only want to listen, you only gonna be okay with me on the phone every night talking to her because you're still hearing it. It can be a problem anyway, so you may as well just listen one time.
Just
Say, take
Okay.
it to your girlfriend. This is really
That's
really how
Real
guys.
time.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
Listen,
you.
seriously though, because y'all.
And here's it though. We're saying this is what we need.
And you're
Why
still
can't
telling-
you? And you're still trying to give solutions to get around what it is
Hold
we're
on,
asking
hold on.
for.
I'm trying to find a medium ground now. Check this out.
exactly.
You say that's what you need. Obviously, that's going against our code. It's going against us. right?
How? How is that
therefore
going
we
against
should
you?
because we
Because it's the
cannot
nature of
stand
things.
and listen to or watch the people who we love suffer. We have to come to your defense. Remember I said y'all need protection?
Right.
Correct.
So that's part of us protecting y'all. So hearing these people upsetting y'all is us, okay, now I got to come to the defense of my woman. Let's
Correct.
fix this.
Yes.
Let's fix it. Because I don't want you to be in this state. But you don't want to, but you want to be in that state.
No.
I don't want you to be in that state. But you want to be in that state.
No, we
So
don't
now
want
there's a
to be in that
conflict.
state.
So now we diametrically opposed. So now, okay, hold on now. Okay, I can listen to you for maybe 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the third day, listen, take my advice and let's fix
Oh,
this.
Simple and plain.
Oh, Lord.
because
Some things, okay,
We just
some
tell
things
you.
can be
We
fixed.
just
it's like a
tell
civil
you.
war.
Everything can
Some
be fixed.
things,
No.
no, not
Either
everything can
you
be
fix
fixed.
or they fix.
Yes,
Some
and that's the
can be
thing
fixed.
because sometimes, and I remember having a similar situation, and I spoke to my significant other about it, and it was something that couldn't, and he was like, "Boy, babe, I wish there was something I could do,"
Right.
and he watched me go through a couple of days. And then the next day I was back to my normal self. And, he said, boy, I'm so glad to see you back to normal, that, this is not bothering you anymore or whatever.
Right.
And then the next day he'll ask, okay, were there any other issues with those people or whatever? So that's a good way of dealing with it. He wasn't trying to jump and say, you should do this, you should do that. He just listened and he applauded as he saw me changing.
And what would have happened if those people, if it didn't never fix and you continue
If it
on
was,
it?
the thing is, the people never change. They're still there, still being them. I changed.
Didn't I say as a
So,
solution?
so what
I
I'm
just
saying,
said
but
that,
you
Cheryl.
did say, yeah, you did say that, and that's why I
Right.
said sometimes you have to fix. But then initially, just like Prisca was saying, the first couple of days, it was me going through and me talking about it, and him
Emotions
just
on your- on our
listening
And I said, I'll give you
and
2 days.
venting. So, Jason, you can't put dates
put
on
the
it.
time on it.
I agree with you. 2 days.
No.
A whole
No,
seven,
really
a whole
don't.
7 days. Is,
I say four.
Is
I said 4.
But what I say, you cannot compromise on a need. Right, guys? We agreed with this in the beginning. You cannot compromise on a need.
Not
if
on a
this is
need.
a need, you
Not on a
cannot. You
need.
can
Not on a
compromise
need.
on
I
one.
agree.
Absolutely.
But that might be a want.
That's not Jason be telling you that's what women need. Stop saying that's what we
So
want.
you get dead if you don't get it.
Yes, we will.
you gonna damn you don't get it. Wow.
The relationship, the relationship will not be in peace because she's not gonna feel heard. She's not gonna feel
Once
listened
the woman
to. She's
is-
not gonna feel validated.
But in all honesty, right, I do respect this position that this is a need. And that's what we're here for, to talk about
Yes.
his and her needs.
Right.
But
And
we're-
not belittle them.
No, we're not belittling them at all. But like you all said earlier, we can't help it. Men are solution. You said oriented. We are solution
I'm not gonna
oriented.
help you. I'm not
You're
gonna
not gonna help me. You know, that's
Right.
what we are.
It's going against our DNA.
So let's be real seriously.
Not work.
All right, let's take another case.
Okay.
There are needs that men
preach on it.
have
Mm-hmm.
that I won't put the quote on it because I don't want to
It's a
belittle.
need, yeah.
That's their need, right? That's your sexual need.
Yes.
You see that as a
Amen.
need.
Yes.
Okay, it's not a need for us women, right?
Right.
No, I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna
All right, no.
I ain't help you on that.
Right.
I mean, you
Right.
finish
You're
your
right.
statement.
But
right.
that we can't compromise on that need. We have to respect that need. And what?
Continue. I want you to continue.
Yes, I'm just saying that we're not
much-
going to belittle the fact that it is a need.
Because she
And,
fighting
and this doesn't mean that, okay, well, I can't speak for all women, but a need is a need. And regardless of how people respond to it, it has to be seen as that.
Yes.
Right.
Hmm.
You would like to say something?
Of course.
Go ahead.
I have plenty to say about that.
Okay.
Yes, you are absolutely right. It is a need. I don't know no man on this earth, unless he goes the next way, who does
And
not,
that ain't a man.
yeah, who
what?
desires the warmth of his woman.
Right.
Yes, that's what we desire.
Right.
And of course, yes, we can't be overbearing. I don't think it's realistic to expect the woman to come 7 days of the week, open the bakery, shut the bakery down. But go
Wait
ahead.
a minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
She says she will complain 7 days a week, so we should be able to expect the 7 days a week.
No, I glad you brought it up. I glad you brought it up. I glad you brought it up.
waiting.
To say,
I was waiting.
but I have something to say. I would say in a relationship, and let me look in the camera, that sexual intimacy, because women know that that is one of our needs, it is the most weaponized need against us.
Anyway.
Yes, I'm sorry. Trust me.
Put the camera on Krista. Let's see your face.
It is
Listen,
absolutely.
You better not agree with them.
No, it is absolutely one of the most weaponized needs in a relationship. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Go on, ma'am.
Just like you were saying that it goes against whatever. You're not wired to provide for our needs, the need to be listened to, the need to be heard. You said you're not wired.
To be quiet while you're.
Oh, right. You said you're not wired.
To be quiet.
Okay.
Right. To be quiet.
Some women are not wired to perform
No,
this
sir.
need 7 days
No,
a
sir.
week.
No,
Yes, because it's not a need for us.
You
Yes,
just say-
it's not a need for us.
You just say you give that woman 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the
So-
third day, you over it.
Yeah.
Right.
So if she give you 2 days and she say by the third day,
Yeah.
that's it. Cause I didn't give you that thing 2 days in a row.
No.
How you gonna
Because
feel?
I
No,
provide.
because
Hold on,
you shut her down, Jason.
Wait,
You shut her down the third
No, I
day.
ain't shut it down. Now I provided a solution.
But she ain't one night. That's not what she needs.
Listen. My solution was she could go to her girlfriends and vent. You can send me to your girlfriend to finish my
Two different
needs.
things.
Yeah,
That's not me funny.
my girlfriend.
No, that's not
Two
even
different
close.
things.
Yeah,
Two different
totally.
So don't compare that
No,
to that.
No, I compare it
can't
because
compare it.
if you can start tuning out by the third day, why she can't
We
tune
ain't
you on the
tuning
third
out.
day?
We ain't
Because-
tuning out.
because
I didn't
in
say tuning out, I
actuality
said
for-
offering a solution.
Because you listen to her, can get you that the third day again. And you listen to her the fourth day without trying to run off to someone else to get you that the fourth day.
I didn't say tune out. I said you can get 2 days of it and then the third day I'm offering solution.
Sure,
Now,
what
if you
solution?
say you can give me sex for 2 days and then on the third day you can offer us another solution, then let's have what the solution is.
Lord.
We just want to get, happy ending.
But it's
What's the
still no, but
solution?
that's still satisfying y'all and her needs are not being met.
No, my point was, women have to be emotionally and mentally ready for that.
Really?
Yes. While you only need to be physically ready, yes, we need to be. Really, this is the first time you're both hearing this.
No. For the sake of the show, we're disagreeing with you, but we heard it.
Anyway, and what
Yes.
So I'm saying we go against the grain. For that purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go regardless of how we feel, regardless of whatever. Sometimes a lot is going on with a female, and a lot of times, like I said, if life is coming at you in a lot of different ways, sometimes it's difficult for you to even
Think about
right.
not for that.
So, but I'm saying, here it is. You have to make sacrifices for your spouse.
Exactly.
Whatever that sacrifice is. If it's a need, if it's
Reasonable
something that
sacrifice.
takes you out
Thank you,
of your
Jason.
comfort.
Reasonable.
Excuse me. So you're
Sacrifice.
saying it shouldn't
you
even be a
still- you
sacrifice
still
for you to
defining-
listen to me 3 days in a
Oh,
row
Jesus,
thinking about the same
hold on.
thing.
It ain't a sacrifice for me to listen to you do this, but it's a sacrifice for you to give me some sex.
Yes.
Oh no!
Wow!
Oh no!
Cheryl, you walk right
No. That is definitely not what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is no. You have to make sacrifices for the person. You have to come out of your comfort
Exactly.
zone. You
Yes.
have to do whatever
Yes.
it takes.
Agreed.
You do not compromise. If the
Agreed.
person said that's a need for them, you
Agreed.
make it your priority. If you got to listen 5 days in a row, you listen 5 days in a row. It doesn't matter.
Any kind of feedback or anything?
We didn't say-
Whatever it takes that
Hold
you
on,
have
listen.
to do to
Hold
make
on,
sure
listen.
that she feels heard and supported.
I agree 100%. But
Right.
how long will we put up with a continual story or
It's
continual
never that long. I don't think.
without providing? Come on,
Some kind of feedback. That ain't reasonable, Cheryl.
there needs to be an end. There needs to be a means to an
Says
end.
who?
Let me tell you this. Your children, both of you have kids. Your child come to you every day, the same problem. Oh, mommy, Miss So-and-so ain't fair to me in class. Oh, mommy, Mr. So-and-so is be hard on us. Oh, mommy, there's a bully that's doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't serving us that. You can sit there every day and just let that child vent.
Usually when kids come to you, Jason, they come for solutions. That's different. You can't use that example.
Wait a minute. So a
different
child don't want a solution, but a grown woman ain't gonna want a solution?
No.
No, I didn't
He telling you no. He telling you no.
Wait a minute. So you're not a
There
doctor
are
of
times.
children?
No, excuse me? Well, the fact that I don't want a solution from you makes me
cut yourself.
irrational?
Yes.
No. How is that
Cheryl.
possible?
Cheryl,
There's some. Oh my gosh, why are we talking about this still? Clearly, you're not getting it.
They're not.
I know. I'm just trying to make logical.
No, you're not.
This will help
You're just
me
being a
understand.
man.
See?
Wow.
And you asked her, and she didn't want to answer it, so I'll say yes for her. You just said if it's a sacrifice sometimes to give your husband, sometimes it is. Sometimes,
Yes.
listen,
yes.
sometimes women
And it's
do make the
done.
sacrifice to please her husband,
Yes,
her
of
spouse, when she's not really
Whatever it takes.
in the mood.
Understand,
So we
that's
make
true.
that women make that sacrifice all the time.
Yes,
so
she should
you
do that.
can't sacrifice
And
to
that's
just
what Cheryl
listen.
said. She should do it, but guess what? Cheryl said it's not a sacrifice for us to listen. That's why
I
I'm doing the
didn't say
conversation.
that.
You,
I
You're
didn't say
the-
that.
you said that.
I said it when I jumped. The whole
Cheryl
point is,
said it shouldn't be a sacrifice for you to listen to your
that's-
wife.
No,
I mean, to your woman.
that's
Cheryl
why.
said that.
No, because of how you. The
That's how you
question
making
didn't
it
make any
seem?
sense. The question didn't make any sense because I brought up that example to show you that sacrifices
It's all right.
have to be made on both sides.
But Cheryl, and then you followed up with saying it shouldn't
boy.
be a sacrifice for you to have to listen
You
to your
That's how
wife.
y'all make
No,
it seem.
you-
Like
whatever
y'all
it is-
sacrificing y'all peace, son.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
you sacrificing that peace for peace later.
And they still don't get it.
Yeah, tell me I know. That's
wow.
that's a y'all problem.
Because
That's
you
a
know
different
why?
problem.
Oh.
That's
Y'all
a
ain't in
different
the mood
problem.
Because this person, you just said it,
Bind
because
us
of
together,
work, because of person, people getting you out of the mood, you're not in that frame of mind. So he sits there, hoping to appease you, listening and being that listening there, and then when you try to touch you, oh, I ain't in the mood. You know, I just tell you I had a rough day.
Yeah.
Next tomorrow, rough day. Next day, rough day.
But see,
'Cause she
that's
said
a
she was
that's a
complaining for 7
different
days.
different kind of problem you
See,
have.
not knowing that
It's-
us performing that will get you past a rough day. Because you know, once you all start the act,
y'all-
everybody's enjoying
Y'all
it.
is
Then,
overestimate y'all.
I feel so sorry for you.
Wow.
Y'all.
You said you
Y'all.
overestimate, which means you getting the wrong people. You said the wrong person, the wrong person, the wrong
What?
person. Let me go say the
You-
wrong
I mean, sincerely, I
You know
understand. Trust me, I understand.
So
where
tell
you're
me
coming from.
something. Tell me something. You have never experienced. You never had the experience of a female just wanting to be heard
Yes.
without
yes.
without a solution, just
Yes.
wanting to be
and I
heard.
bite my
Okay.
lips, chomping at the bit, not responding. Because I could see the I
And
could
it
see
works,
the solution, you know.
right?
And I sit and be like, okay, all right. And sometimes you be like, well, why not try this? Oh, blah, 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 blah. So I realize, okay, shut up, Jason, don't say nothing. And you let it happen until you sit down and you can complain about the same thing happening and be like, okay, so when are we going to look for a solution now? Because why do you want to complain? Let's find a solution. Is it you that needs to change, or do we need to change your environment? Do I need to go and have a talk with the person? What? Let's fix
But
it. Let's fix it.
usually these are not things. Sometimes, in a lot of these cases, these things are temporary. So you don't have things that happen at work that you go home and vent about. No.
No, not
Man,
really.
man,
Not
we
really.
have a hard time venting unless it is something that is very vexing or taxing or bearing on us.
Yes.
You know?
And then usually that happens after a long time.
Yes.
Right. So it's like, okay, I can't get.
So you don't talk about work at home. You don't talk about what do you talk about at
us
home?
and be like, what happened? You don't look. That's okay. And then we start to let it out because if you don't have the solution, actually, let me speak for myself. If I talk to you and you don't have the solution, then what am I talking to you for? I want solutions. Right?
Just to have
I want
conversations.
Now there are times when I just want to vent.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're very few. But most of the times when you see me venting, is because either I want approval for the way I handle it, or I'm looking for a solution on how to handle it.
Yeah.
I'm usually
So it's
looking
always
or you want
looking
advice.
for, and that's general for men.
Advice,
Yeah.
right.
Or you want advice.
Generally.
Or you want advice.
right. So I wouldn't say that's at 100% of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
But majority of the time when I do go to my wife and we talk about stuff, she side with me because I go over there because I will tell her, well, this one do this, and I know that's my amen corner. So she can side with me. She can say, yeah,
Right.
Jason, you did it this way and that way, do that. But other times when I know I need a real solution, and I want
Objective.
objective, chances are I go elsewhere because she got my back no matter what. When I right or wrong, she got my back. So when I want to be objective, I got to probably go elsewhere.
Right.
But she's a good listener in there, and she
Okay.
offers it. She's always there, and she
Right.
stay telling me, Jason, you can't walk around with these things. If you go through this, you have to tell me. But that, man,
That's not.
Yeah, we have a hard time.
That is,
We have a hard time.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
And that's how men are different from women.
yes,
So we have to respect and accept that difference.
right. And that's why it's so hard for us to comprehend, and that's why this dialogue
It's
is trying
important.
to, right, you know,
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
So guys, I know y'all enjoying the show, but stick around after this commercial break and give us a comment, man. Give us a call, 352-8255.
You asked and I delivered. Island-ish is back. The podcast you guys have known to love, to like to call in, to like to interact with. We are officially back. For the ones that don't know me, this is your girl Yams. Hearing me on Mix 102.1 FM or your favorite TGF_Yams. With the 2 S's, we're back with Island-ish right here on Superior Talk. So make sure you're following the page. We're going live this Thursday, 6 p.m. Don't miss it. Follow us. It's about to get lit.
And we're back. We're talking about his needs, her needs here on Let's Talk. And we're going through it just now. And I'm sure if you were paying attention, we then know what one of the strongest thing a woman needs, and us men don't seem like we can't comprehend it, is that they need us to listen to them without offering solutions. Now, we men know this, but it's just so hard for us to just not do it, not help. It's hard.
What do you think some of the needs of a man are that women find it difficult to?
I can answer that right after we finish our comments. Jay John says, is there a limit on how much times you will complain about a problem before you decide to fix it? Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
We just say no.
Not going down that rabbit hole again.
No.
Another comment, Jay John.
If you're having problems with 20 people on the job, Jay John says, how do I say
You
that
don't.
you're the problem?
You don't. Your woman is never the problem.
Exactly.
End of story.
Just like
Your
Jason.
woman is
Just
never
like-
the problem.
Say,
That's
just-
something I agree with.
I listen to every word all day, every day as long
That's
as
something
there's
I agree with.
cookie and love.
Right, that's right.
I
You
agree.
Hey, guess what?
You should.
Guess what? If you promise your man, listen, don't offer no solutions, just sit and listen. You get some afterwards. Oh,
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
He'll take
goodness.
notes.
He'll take
Oh, my
What
goodness.
you want me to say?
He'll write a book.
Wow.
Huh? What? Oh, incentive.
Wow.
Talk about incentive.
Wow.
I'm disgusted by this conversation.
Oh, my
Exactly.
goodness.
Exactly.
It's real. It's real. That's
That's
all.
Let me tell you something, y'all. God gave y'all a superpower, and y'all just misuse it. Y'all really do misuse it.
What is the superpower and how do we misuse
Your
it?
femininity. That
And how do we
same
misuse
sort-
it?
Because y'all use it to try to bully us, try to manipulate. Yeah, laugh. See that? See, y'all
It's
laugh
the
because
truth.
y'all
It's
like
the
that.
And we're laughing because we have no idea what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
right.
No, you're right. You're in denial. You're in denial.
But if you all use that and just take that and stroke our ego, boy, y'all would get the world.
The world.
The world.
The world on the sea.
Anyway, back to my question.
Yeah, well, yeah,
That I
that's
had.
Giving them the key to life, giving them the tips, and they don't want it.
But you
All
see
right,
how
go
you
ahead.
trying to put this back on us. We trying to focus on them. You trying
Yeah,
to think
exactly,
like, no,
exactly.
don't do that. Don't do
You
that.
say, give us something, give y'all a need that a man has that is
You all
difficult for y'all to
feel,
get.
yeah.
Let's touch on it, the sex thing.
Jesus, that's all y'all need, Jason?
No,
Tell me
no,
you
no,
have
no,
all the
no,
needs.
Because we just was talking about
Okay,
that.
peace.
Yes.
Oh,
And you
Lord.
think women find it hard to give men
Oh,
peace?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Just
what
give
does
me an evil
peace?
eye right now.
What does peace look like for men? What does it look like?
Okay, it's tailor-made to a man. You have to know a man to
Absolutely.
know what it
Okay.
what he
Well,
considers
generally, what
peace.
it-
'Cause some
generally-
men consider peace being leave me alone and watch the game.
Right.
Some men say peace, leave me alone, let me go out in the garden. Some men, peace, leave me alone, just let me sleep. Whatever it is, it's just give me quiet time. You know?
Yeah.
Give me quiet time. Don't be waiting. You see me sitting down, chilling out. Leave me be. You know what they say, you don't get a woman mad.
Never see it.
You know, say, never see that? You say you don't get a woman mad? Let a man pretend he happy. She,
Oh
she
my
can
God,
find something
what?
to do. She can find something
Because
to
what
do.
you happy about? Because what you happy about? If I ain't there. What you happy about?
It's good.
That's why.
What are you happy about?
That's why we have man caves in our home.
Yeah.
You know.
Retreat and go.
Not to get lost in there.
No, the man cave is our soul.
Why? Why?
Our domicile
Why do you need
within
a
the home.
solace from your family
Exactly.
and from the persons you choose?
You know
Why do you need a
You don't
solace?
say you love me more than anything else
why?
besides Jesus. So why you need to go in that cave for 3 hours? You loving them more than you love me? That's what you saying?
Go ahead, Colin.
Listen, we have to retreat. Sometimes we have to retreat because you have to understand the world is on our shoulders as a man. You know.
But we're your helpmate.
Yes.
So why are you retreating from us? We're supposed
Because
to
you all
be.
want to complain about our co-workers for 7 days.
Yeah,
We don't hear no more. So we gotta run.
We gotta run.
We was saying the wrong thing, so we gotta run.
And that's why y'all don't get none at the end of the night because y'all in there with your boys on your headphones for 3 hours, ignoring her and she have a friend for comfort, and then when night fall, when she didn't do whatever she have to do for the children and the family, and then y'all no, and then y'all wonder,
Touche.
okay,
Yeah, sometimes that
Okay.
way, sometimes.
And then you see selfishness on both sides.
yes.
Yeah, yes.
And then intimacy suffers.
Yes.
and that's where
Yes.
resentment grows.
You understand?
Yes.
Because you're supposed to be enjoying those things together.
Yes.
Correct.
If you need a lot of time away from me, then that says something.
No, not a lot.
How much time is okay?
It differs. Just like you say, you can't put a
differs.
limit on it.
Oh,
As long as
okay.
she complain, it differs.
It differs.
It differs.
Like to throw our words
but-
back at us, that this is Jason.
Yeah.
But I'd like to say also, as it relates to another need, I believe men would want, especially me, a woman who is prudent. Prudency is very important, and I know we know what prudence and what it means to be prudent. You know, you're thinking ahead of things that are important. You know, being wise for the future,
Right.
considering the future, because in all honesty, sometimes you know
But that's not a need. That's
that's I would say that's
for you.
I would say it's a need.
For you though, because that's generally when you ask men that's not a need for you, Jason, is it?
Prudency, that may go along.
Because
with
you
the
might play
respect.
that role. Okay.
No, but I could tie that right along with respect.
Okay.
And you say the prudency,
Okay.
because if you say for the future, then definitely if she loves him, then
She's
Yeah.
she's
okay.
going to do that.
Okay.
Automatically do that.
Yeah, she would fall.
So I just wanted to know if this was generally for guys.
General, because that
Okay.
goes right along with the respect. I would
Because
just
most
think the
guys act
broad-
like they don't care about women as it relates to that. They don't, I can lead, I
They
can
don't
plan for the
value
family,
our
I can
input on that level.
intellectually or
Just let me
that
do
part. Yeah.
what I have to do as a man
As
for
a
this
man,
family.
you just support me. You
A lot of
just
men aren't
be
open.
respectful and supportive. You just do that.
But you know, as it relates to prudency, I must say this, and I think Jason and our great producer in the back
Oh Lord.
will agree with us. You know, don't fix your face with that, sorry. But as it relates to finances, and of course, you have men who are horrible with finances, right?
Okay.
But in most cases, when a man is making more than enough and sufficient money,
Right.
as it relates to being prudent, when it comes to the woman, she'll spend all day, spend all day. You know, hey, I think I should put this up aside. You know?
Right.
I asked a female
Plan
one
for the
time,
future,
hey,
yeah.
if I used to give you $10,000 right now, what would you do with it? Oh, I'll give me a hairdo.
Go shopping.
And I started to look at her, and this is an educated woman, a woman who's degreed. And she told me everything she'll do with that money. I was thinking to myself, wouldn't you put at least 50% of the money up, for the future? Wouldn't you do that? I just it kind of was disturbing.
Yeah.
But most women, and I've even heard men who have been married for years, I love my wife, and but boy, she'll do this, do that, and then she'll still turn back to me and be like, hey, fix it.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So that's why I actually brought up prudency.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, it's not gonna be perfect.
Financial
Yeah, like
responsibility.
Jason said, that's a part of respect and support.
Yeah,
Because if you're a woman supporting your husband, then you can't be spending his money unwisely or loosely.
Right.
You have to be thinking about his future because, like you say, if he's carrying the world on his shoulder, then you gotta be watching his peripheral.
That's right.
You gotta be watching his back. You gotta be, in that place.
Because if he
So,
falls,
exactly.
all y'all going down.
And that's what being a real helpmate is all about.
And that's what I was going to say. What I think men really want from women is respect.
Oh yes.
We
Foundationally.
need that.
Foundationally.
Now, I would say that now at my age in life, stage in life, I value that more than sex.
Wow, I
Respect.
was about to ask if there's
Hey,
a
me too.
tie
Me too. I
that
would say so.
can a man be attracted sexually to a woman who's disrespectful to him?
Oh yeah, let me tell you why.
Really?
Yeah, let me tell you
Yeah,
why.
they
Sex,
can-
we this
You
this
compartmentalize, yes?
and sex and respect. Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
sex a woman and
Oh, yeah.
just that we don't need to see her no more.
Yeah.
A man can sex anyone, and not be with that woman, but he can't be with a woman who don't respect her.
Correct.
So respect. Because she would watch how she talks to him. She'll watch what she does with his money. She'll watch how she treats
Yes.
his kids. She'll support him. But she has respect for him.
Right.
So
Correct.
a man needs respect like a woman needs love. Or not love, because all of us need love.
Or
a woman
protection.
needs say that again?
Protection.
Protection, right. And what's the word when you intimacy, not intimacy, because all of us need intimacy. Love, I guess intimacy.
Okay.
A woman's intimacy, communication. women need communication, men need respect. Because you all say communication is part of us listening, right? Right. So that's part of your needs. That respect is what we need.
Yeah.
We really need that.
I would say respect within itself is like I would say it is love translated
Yes.
from woman to man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree,
yes.
Yeah, when a woman respects us, that's like her version of loving us.
Right.
All right? And that, at this stage of my life, too, I'm young. I'm going to be 35 next week, Wednesday, God spares life.
Okay.
You know, and in the stage of my life right now, for sure, and I'm speaking like I'm 50, but I'm not.
I was about to say.
But at the stage of my life, as much as I would love sexual intimacy, and of course, I got to have it. I'm a man.
That's right.
But I do value the respect. And to Jason's point, he's correct. Men, we would have sex with that woman who is very moody, use profanity, you know, because when it's time to get down and dirty, because most of them who are actually moody and disrespectful at the mouth, when it comes down to
The bedroom.
slicing it down, you know, they do it the best. I mean, real, they do it the best. They do it the best.
Freaks.
And you know, and they would tell you the
freaks.
world. They would be telling you, "Oh, this belongs to you," and all this stuff. And I gotta keep it a PG.
Family,
Yeah,
family
I gotta
show.
keep PG, right? But when it's over, when the climax is finished, when you have finished climbing Mount Everest, and you come back down to reality, in the back of your mind as a man, you'd be like,
Jesus.
this one is not going to be, I mean, of course, if you're not married, this one is not going to be the one, or, this woman need to change her ways, or, I need to get rid of her.
Yeah, we
Interesting.
That's
two
what it
different
is.
things. That's two different.
Two different names.
Two different things.
I thought, you know, you couldn't be with
Yeah,
someone
they
who.
could.
You have men, man, you have men, man, we can be out all day. You have men who stayed with verbally abusive women for years because she was able to, for some reason, I don't know. I mean, she was able to please him sexually.
Turn it on.
But when the sex is over, he will complain about her. He will be thinking ways of divorcing her, and then she come down, oh man, you know I can change, and she
Yeah,
started rubbing
yeah.
the right places.
That's right. Push that button, you forget all of that.
He forget all that. Lord help us as men.
we you all got the superpower. You all have the superpower, but you all just misuse that. You know, so we've been talking a lot. What, y'all trying to get some key to the game? Some
Oh, what game?
We give it, we don't give it, you know.
We giving the game already?
We don't mind.
Anyway.
We don't mind because we want women to hear us.
No, but
Anyway,
what I
so-
will say is, and this isn't speaking me and Cheryl because we're grown women, we know about respect.
Okay.
But what do you say to a woman, and I hear it all the time, I can't respect him. What do you say to her? Like, she has lost that respect for her man. She loves him. She caters. Okay.
She doesn't love him no more.
I was going to say that.
Okay,
Okay, no, 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 no.
You don't respect.
Don't love him no more.
something went wrong in the relationship that
Okay.
caused her to lose respect for this man.
For
They have a
example, somebody-
family.
yeah.
Yeah.
They building, or they still trying to build this life. But she simply lost respect for him. How does he get it back? How does she get it back?
Boy.
And it
I'll
could
go
be.
ahead
It,
and-
okay,
You
go
want to
ahead.
answer, or I'll go ahead?
If you want, go ahead.
Okay.
I can chime in afterwards.
All right, that's very interesting, and definitely, when a woman comes to a point where she doesn't respect her man no more, she doesn't love him. We all know.
right.
We know that. We know that absolutely, and it could be for a plethora of reasons. Now, in order for the man to regain the respect of the woman, that's going to be a hard road to travel. So whatever he has done, he has to make
Fix it,
amends
yeah.
with whatever it is he has done, whether it was an adulterous fling or an affair, whether it was the way he spoke to her, whatever it is, he has to address that issue and show up that, hey, I'm willing to win your respect and trust back.
Yeah.
That's the only mature way to go about it.
Right, and I only can be echoing what Conrad said. There's no love there if she don't respect him, and the relationship definitely will not last. So, if they're not married, she has time to go and find somebody else who she respects and build a new relationship with. But if they're married, she has to now identify, make sure he understands that she's lost respect.
Yes.
Some respect for him, because I know it's not a total respect. And then, because she has to have respect actually, because this is her husband, she still has to respect his head,
Yes.
leadership. Let him know, hey, this is what happened, and make sure he understands, and then he has to now be man enough to say, let me correct, like Conrad said, let's fix what I did wrong.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
fix what I did wrong. That's the only way you can fix. He has to now play his part. She can't make him be respectable. He has to be respectable.
Boy,
Right.
respect is really a telltale sign as it relates to whether the woman loves us or not. Definitely, if the woman does
Yes.
not respect us, she
And
doesn't
why
love us.
I
Okay.
for life
Yeah.
I don't understand why women are with men they don't respect. How can I respect him? Why are they
Because
with him
we
if
have
they don't
built a
respect him?
life.
Wait.
We have invested
We are built,
so much, built a life.
or we are built a life.
Built
Yeah.
a life
Oh, I
together.
thought
No,
you said built.
no, we have built a life
I thought you
together
said too.
that it's hard to just walk away from.
Yeah.
When we want to believe that he can fix it.
Right.
But in the meantime, it's not being fixed. We have children. We gave him our youth.
Yeah.
All of these things. We don't just want to walk away from this relationship. Even though he would have done certain things that you would have called off. And I would even include, I know for a lot of women, financial irresponsibility on behalf of men. If they have to take charge of that, that puts an extra strain on a woman.
Yeah.
And it makes it hard for her to respect that man. So it's not as easy for her to just walk away from
And he
all
would
that
have,
they have.
he would have
Yeah.
become like this during the course of the
over
relationship.
over
Right.
a period of time.
So again,
Or you watch Acrimony.
No, just like
I
It's
love that
real
movie.
life
I love that
situation.
movie.
life.
I love that movie. But again, she has to articulate what's going on, and then many times women don't see themselves as doing anything wrong.
Oh, preach, sir.
They ain't never do nothing
boy,
wrong.
this
It's
one.
Yes,
always
sir.
him. It's always him.
Yes, sir.
And they don't see
Lock of
where
God.
they played a part in contributing to this man turning to who he is. Now,
Infidelity.
hey, guess what? If a woman, let me tell you how infidelity is
Not
creeping
taking
into
care of the
marriages.
household.
Come on, Jason.
Let me
Say
tell you how infidelity. Let me address the first one you say.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're going back to the
When you keep making yourself inaccessible to your husband,
Yes.
what is he to do? What is he
And
to
you're
do?
saying for all the guys.
No.
who
I'm
are,
just giving you
right.
an example.
That's an example.
Okay, and
I
you
get
know-
example.
and you know- of
then
this.
a lot of women, black women in particular, don't know how to speak to men.
And that's
See,
what
they're
causes them to go. Inexcusable.
they're so aggressive, right? Then I tell you, I have a superpower. They don't even know how to be into their femininity no more. And life, I understand, life caused them to be that way, but you have to now learn to turn that off because you're turning off somebody else. So you have to now, okay, I got to fall back. I want a particular type of man,
Yeah, there needs
so
to
I
be
have to be a
balance.
particular type of woman.
Yeah.
I can't be
Right.
this. Too many ain't gonna live in too many ain't gonna be intimate.
Right.
No.
So a man doesn't want a masculine woman.
Just
And
like
when a woman is
how
combative-
you say, why would the woman stay? You ask Prisca, why would the woman stay with a man she doesn't respect?
You all
Why
say
would
it.
the man stay with a woman he doesn't want to be with? Because clearly, if you're going to
he's
go
married.
out there,
if he's married,
if he's married, what?
if he's married, like again, men tend to stick around longer than women do. We just cheat. And that's it.
Yes.
Statistics have
Yes,
proven it.
yeah.
70% of
This is
women file for divorce. They say,
Right.
oh yeah, why?
Yes,
Because
because-
men are more the romantic type. We
No,
think
no,
that's
no,
not
you're
it.
not romantic.
Yes,
Jason,
That's
oh
not
my
it at all.
God.
That's not it at all.
Yes.
Women, but hold on,
No.
women,
Not it at all.
Excuse me.
Women do break off running quicker.
I understand
Yes,
that,
definitely.
but excuse
And have
me,
you
but they
ever
have
heard
been
the
given the
statement,
reasons by the
hey,
men
See,
in
that's the
most
women
of those
the man
cases.
reason, right? So what is the reason why the man cheat then?
And then
You
you got some
clearly
men.
just blame the women.
Yeah, but
You
say the woman-
literally
No, I say
just
that's
blame
some,
the
yes.
women. Well,
Sharon,
some
have
women.
you ever heard a
whatever.
woman say,
A man,
I'll die for my man?
yes,
Where?
Where?
I'll die for my husband.
You guys, man, I say it now.
Hey, that's not even biblical.
Excuse me,
Right,
be quiet.
right, look at-
Listen to me,
Go ahead.
Jason. You literally, what were we talking about?
Yeah. The women.
No. You have women leave marriages because a man will cheat in the marriage and stay.
And a
A
woman will
man,
cheat.
there's a
well.
reason why married men are happier than single. We're not talking
Right.
about that's not what the show is about. Because a man in many marriages, the marriage is really to cater for the man. You might sit right there and say, "Oh, he's paying the bills and he's whatever."
What?
Men are
Yes.
catered to.
That is
Men
that
are
is true.
catered to
That is
in
true.
Anytime you
marriages.
get sex, you just
So-
say,
So you saying the marriage?
You're catered to.
So you saying the
That's
marriage?
me.
Okay,
I
and
know
you,
100% of the men.
you are
You
able to.
represent them.
But hold on.
Yes, you do. You
I pay the
represent.
price.
You.
I
So-
hear the
You know what? Let's just stick with the statistics in the room.
Yes.
We have two. That's two in the room. That's 100% already. My argument.
What?
Two married men in the room. The two married men in the room are catered to. I'm done.
Exactly. Don't
Mr. Producer.
compliment.
And you're
There's
next.
only one-
You just bragged
there's
about
only
your
one I had a
girlfriend who's
producer say
such
nothing else.
awesome.
Don't speak for him.
Yes, he's not
Only
allowed
one.
to speak right now.
Oh, yeah,
So,
let's keep it going.
Yes.
But
How much
I
catering
think-
you all doing?
I think that was a troubling statement though, because that's not true.
What?
That you said that the marriage itself is meant to cater to the man.
Yes.
Where?
How so?
How are you not catered to?
How so?
Really?
Come on, we gotta strike a balance. Let's be fair.
No,
Cheryl,
come on.
seriously. Please
I
tell
heard
me.
it, Cheryl.
Please
Let me
tell
Let
me.
ask you
Okay.
something.
All
Will a
right.
woman ever take a man and say, oh, he's not where he's at right now. I'll marry him and bring him up to the spot. He don't need to be making this money.
That is rare.
What do you?
But
I don't
guys,
understand.
statistics-
I don't understand
Okay,
the
let
question.
me say. A man
No,
would take
why?
a woman
How
with
we?
nothing.
What are we talking about?
A man would take a woman with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She don't have nothing.
Really?
And he would marry her as long as he know that she would support him.
Mm-hmm.
He would take her, build a house, get us, and put it out. She don't even have to work.
Put her through school.
What percentage of men are we talking about? Anyway, the whole point is, as we talk, yeah,
He doesn't know that.
yeah.
He doesn't know that.
Man would do
Yeah,
that.
just yeah.
You know why? Because that's put in our DNA to do that. Right?
We're builders.
From biblical. A
We
lot of us
are
aren't
we're
walking, but that's-
nurturers and caterers, and so that's what you get in marriage.
Tell me how many, well, the statistics already prove it, that the women are leaving more because they say they're not happy. They're not, men stay there and men are not happy. Men just find other solutions.
Exactly, and usually
He
the
stay there.
solutions are disruptive to the
They
marriage.
stay there. You know
Usually
why?
the
He
so-
stay there. You know why?
You don't
Because he's
agree.
trying to
Of course
continue
I
to
don't agree.
cater to his wife
What?
and the children.
What?
He stays there because he wants to continue to provide. Okay, not cater.
Okay,
for his
provide,
wife and
yes.
children. But a woman can just pick up and go, frig him. I taking my children.
She's not just gonna pick up and go, Jason.
Exactly.
Really?
She's not just gonna pick
Usually
up and
there's a
go.
reason.
There's a build up to why she leaves.
Exactly.
I don't know. I can't
Agreed,
speak for men
agreed,
why men
agreed,
don't leave when they're not
agreed.
happy and when they're not getting their needs
Because-
met. But women, and I agree with women who do that, leave if you're not if you have talked to him year after year and the relationship isn't changing.
But you tell
why
him
should
you want him
you
to just
stay?
listen. You tell him you want a solution.
That was one of the things. Jason.
Look,
That was
look,
one of the things.
Now you want him to get a solution. You tell him
You know
shut up and
what?
don't say
Because no, but fix
It's after
fix the
7.
relationship.
You gotta make up your mind.
Fix the relationship.
You know what?
fix it on
Excuse
you.
me.
Fix the
There are
relationship.
times when y'all have enough common sense.
He know what he said.
Don't cuss you.
He know what he said.
Don't cuss you.
Y'all have
know.
enough common sense to know when there's things that need solution. And
Yeah.
that was going to be one of my other things. If we're getting back to the title of the show that should have ended 4 minutes ago. One of the needs, we need you, and this might sound like a total contradiction to what we were talking about earlier, but we need you to be solution oriented.
We have to.
And as it relates to making us, and that's a part of making us feel protected, fixing things.
Yes.
Fixing things. When we come to you with
Yes.
things around the house, fix
Yes.
things.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, whatever.
Only when
The
it comes to
cars
our
fixing.
house.
What?
But
In a
only when it comes to
relationship-
around
in a
house and other
relationship
things.
as well.
But when it and
In-
our
in
relationship,
the
but when it comes to your
relationship.
complaining, not
No,
complaining.
because-
when it comes to your venting, leave that one
Venting
alone.
about other things.
Yeah.
Yes.
So leave that one alone.
Yes.
Leave that
Y'all,
one alone.
y'all
But
realize how
once
hard that
something
is to
is
do?
out,
I could be a fixer of everything, but there's one thing I can't fix. Y'all realize
Yeah.
how hard that is? Understand it?
Yeah.
Understand it. Fix the
Wow.
house. Fix this. Fix the children. Fix this. This broken down. The car broken down. The house needs this. Fix that. They need more money. Fix that. The relationship need work. Fix that. But there's one thing you come complaining about.
yeah, so
I
is,
can't fix it.
so is labor pain. That's hard too.
Oh
right.
my God.
I agree.
Oh, we
I
got
think
you.
we have to, because you're talking about how difficult things are.
It is.
Because
it is.
you have
But-
to.
listen,
Cheryl, you catch
But-
where I'm coming
It's-
from.
I
But-
understand it, Jason, but I will not accept it. Do it.
So that's why
It's
we will not
needed.
accept when you come around here running
Lord.
around lollygagging, but I had a rough day at work. I'm not in the middle.
I'm belittling yourself.
No, if you can't accept that, then we shouldn't accept that. Fair, right? Fair, right?
No,
Fair.
absolutely not. No.
Come on, man.
No.
We gotta learn how to compromise.
there needs to be a balance.
Yeah,
there needs to be a
treatment.
balance. In all honesty, there needs to be a balance.
Yeah, there needs to be a balance,
There needs to be a balance.
but communication, open communication, and
Definitely.
understanding of your spouse
Definitely.
Yes.
is important.
Definitely.
And as women, we probably need to communicate a little better. in terms of knowing, yeah.
She's saying, watch your mouth now, she don't know.
That's your fellow. That's your
Because
fellow.
I don't know where she going with that.
Oh my God.
But she's right. We need to come up with a compromise
Yes.
and solutions because we need each other.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
We need each other.
Yeah, y'all a little more needy than we are, but yeah, I
Never.
agree.
Yeah, when we sick, I will say that. I'll give you that. When we're sick.
Only when you say.
Hold on.
What?
Let me get to her point. To her point, she said, we need each other more. We need them a little bit more.
She said
Y'all
we need
ever
it.
watch that
Listen.
island where they put a group of men on one island, a group of women on one island?
No, I've never watched it.
Well, let me tell you how it played out. The men, they got together because men believe in hierarchy. So they fit, okay, you gotta fixing this, you gotta catching fish, you go to, they delegate. You weaker, you go gotta, what?
Wood, yeah.
Ain't everybody equal? Because we know ain't everybody equal.
Yeah.
And they was catching fish, they was having a party. The women, oh, how you feel? You feeling sick? Okay, let's cater, let's nurture this, let's do this. You can't get the water. Let's get some water for. She's feeling sick. And nobody they couldn't delegate because all of them wants to be equal.
Yeah.
All of them try to be equal. They know they're not equal, so they couldn't come to a consensus on what to do. Oh, we won't go this way. We won't go that way. They argue and nobody wanted to decide, so they sat right there. Then next thing, they start walking around in circles because nobody wanted to listen to nobody.
No.
That's how the women ended up coming to the men camp, and the men came to the rescue. Women needed the men for survival.
Lovely story. but
Men
it still
need
doesn't
women
take the
That's
for
why
the
we don't know
nurturing.
nothing about the show. We don't know nothing about the show.
I want to watch that.
No, but it's a good example.
No,
don't you
it's
think?
not. No, it's not.
So don't, and I would have
Wow.
never made that statement, women need men more. Because I know it's true, but I don't need to say it. I don't need to say it.
What?
You said it.
Yeah,
So
I
had to
did, and I'll
debunk
say it again.
But it isn't true. It isn't
Yeah,
true.
in your opinion.
The reason
that's
why
fine,
God
what you're
made man
entitled
first,
to.
because if he made woman first, woman would be hell out of luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he wouldn't have made
He
man.
made man first
He
because
wouldn't have made man.
man is there to help the woman.
Exactly.
He wouldn't have made man if he had made us first.
Man is there to help the woman.
He made us because y'all needed us.
The first thing he gave us was work and purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, we had responsibility and we had God.
And then all he says, help
Yes.
the man.
Then he look and say, hey, man, I need somebody to match him. So
Yeah,
he made the
he
woman.
needs some help.
Because y'all
Yeah.
needed us. Because
Because
y'all
Of
needed
course.
us.
he can't do it alone.
No, we can't.
He needs. Right.
I refuse
Right.
to live my existence
There
with,
was
with,
never
with a woman.
time.
Right.
What?
I refuse.
Okay,
To live
good.
with
So
a
you need a
woman,
woman.
right.
But a woman can live quite comfortably in peace.
You know why?
But as a nut,
Hey, but
Yes.
after men have created all these things, now she can live comfortably.
hey.
how she can live.
Yeah.
Are we
but you
ever
go up
gonna
in the
wrap
middle of the
this show
wilderness,
up?
But
dead. Finish.
I want y'all to anyway. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So
What?
we
Go
wrap it
ahead.
up.
What do you want us to admit in your wrap
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
I want y'all to admit something, right? As it relates to life, right? As it relates to life in general. Would you all say that life is more strenuous or tough for men versus women? Or it's a level playing field?
In this, especially in this Bahamas.
And the Bahamas, I don't even put color on it.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to put color on it because we know once you're black in this life, there's an extra fight.
I think life is toughest for single mothers.
Single black mothers.
Single mothers.
Let's
I'm
take
sorry.
the children out of it.
If we
Because
took the-
if
okay, if we-
children,
yeah.
that's a different dynamic.
You have to be fair.
Right.
If go ahead.
Yeah, the question is as it relates to man and woman,
Woman, not the
right?
mother.
When we talk about man and woman, we're talking about the responsibilities of both gender roles as it relates to marriage. That's
What's expected. Right.
yeah, what is
I
expected.
would say the man.
Okay.
If
Okay.
if both are in their right roles, yes.
Yes, so there is a great demand on us to do a lot.
Yes.
There is.
And I have spoken to men, I have even vented to other men, boy, I feel like I'm doing the world. And
Right.
it still feels like it's not enough.
Right.
That's very hurtful
Yeah.
as a man.
Yeah. But you know what?
Yes.
Sadly, though, the world is not filled with men like you and Jason.
Correct.
Sadly, we are exposed to a lot of men who don't even feel the burden. Because you feel the burden because you
Yeah.
know what you're about.
Right.
You know what you're here for.
Yes.
But a lot of men don't. And sadly we know that. And it may not be the bigger percentage, and it might not even be the majority. But they are out there, and we see the effects of what they're not doing.
Enough of them to make it it's noticeable. Enough of them are
Right.
there for it to be noticeable.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to your point, I agree with you. And it's the same on the other side too. These loud, irresponsible women who just
yeah.
after money. A lot of them out there make a lot of the
True.
good women look bad.
Yes.
And
Agreed.
sadly enough, the two bad sides are making all of us look bad.
yeah.
Bad
Right.
men making the good men look bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bad women making the good women look bad. But to our show, and we going way over time, his needs, her needs.
Seriously.
And like Conrad said, and it was so key, he was the only one that said, we need each other. His needs, her needs.
Yeah, that's the
Men need women and women need men.
That's the major.
And that didn't come out your mouth yet. I agree with him, but that didn't come out your mouth yet. You said, anyway, I can say what you say because I won't bring this
Because she's
that
right.
debate.
And she's
See
right.
there?
She's right and wrong.
See
But
there?
yeah.
I'll leave it right there. I'll leave
You
it
wrapped
right
up?
there.
Are you done?
I'll leave it right there.
What did we
So,
wrap up?
Jess, you all have any last closing remarks we need to get out of here?
I'll just say, every relationship is different.
Yes.
And some of the stuff that we may have discussed tonight, you might not even need that in your relationship.
Yeah.
Good point. Good
So
point.
the thing is, communicate with each other from day one, from the beginning stages, so that when you get 3 years in, the woman wouldn't be surprised, or the man wouldn't be surprised that, hey, this is the need I have. You be grown, you know what your needs are, you know what you want in your person. Communicate, and if she doesn't meet that from day one, day two, month one, then leave. Don't
Yes.
get stuck not
Yes.
having your needs met, and then 5 years down the road, you bitter and you angry at her because
Agreed.
she didn't give me that. She didn't even know you needed that.
Agreed.
Yes.
I agree.
So if we
Yes.
get a lot of these things out of the way from day one, I think a relationship will be, and be honest, and I think it'll go much smoother for everyone.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Exactly.
I echo the sentiments of my fellow guests here as it relates to this particular topic tonight, and it was fiery, and I loved it. I love being in the corner of Jason. He is a man of power and might.
Look. Next week they could just do the show,
But I don't say yes. I don't know. We make, But seriously, like I said, I'm going to say it once again. The major need, besides God, the major need of every human being on the earth is God.
Yes.
But besides God, God has created men and women to be with one another, to be fruitful, to multiply, and to make families that will bring forth His agenda in the earth.
Yes.
So, like I said, I refuse to live this life by myself without the backing of a woman behind me, on the side of me. Now I got to be careful saying behind me because we live in the era of the woman.
Yes.
And the minute you say in the back of them, you're making me a servant.
Yep,
No,
yep,
not at all. We need each other. Seriously, we need to hear each other. We need to respect one another. We need to love one another.
Yes.
That's all I have to say. Basket X signing out.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Get you up, guys.
No. Anyway, I just want to say that love is selfless. And you love your spouse. Whatever their needs are, you're going to want to. And I think a lot of times we start off doing in a relationship. Nobody had to ask whatever you said you want to do. Everybody was just happy-go-lucky and you just doing it. The woman, she was cooking 5 days a week if she wanted to.
Freeing up anywhere.
And like Jason said, freeing up anywhere. Xanadu Beach full of
Listen.
not my business, other people. I'm too young. So you were doing whatever the other person wanted. And as time goes by, resentment or whatever else. And I think we need to start treating each other like you did in the past. If you love the person, you do whatever it is to make them happy, and that's the end of that.
Yes.
Whether you feel like it or not, because we know feelings are temporary.
Definitely.
And feelings lie. So your feelings should not dictate what you ought to do to make the other person
Big time.
happy.
Agreed. Well, my guest and host said it all. All I would say is echo the statement Priska said, communicate your needs. Some of them may not be needs, so you need to communicate them, and it may just be wants. Communicate whatever you need or want to your partner. For men, that will be women. For women, that's men, because we ain't going to go that same gender foolishness. So communicate your needs and wants. Come up with a sweet middle spot. Find out what's reasonable. What could you do? What can't you do? And then you'll just work it out from there. But men need women, and women need men. That's the way God designed it, and it can't get no better than that.
No better than that.
God designed men to be the leaders. He designed women to be the helpmate, and God described Himself as a helper. So if a woman should never feel subservient for being called a helper, because God said he's a helper. So definitely women don't feel less than being called a helper.
Yes.
That just means the man can't do it by himself.
Correct.
We need you. Y'all need us.
And that's a big role.
So guess what? Let's do it the way God wants to do it, and we can be happy, man. His needs, her needs, let's meet them. Let's have a good day. This has been Let's Talk. Thank you for sticking around. We'll see you again next time, next week, same things. Thanks, co-hosts and guests.